nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown Denver. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what you do is spread out, use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Andrew Coles goes down for the first out of the game. Number 83 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. On the ground up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Stepping into the box, Brett Eibner. Man at first for him following the one-out single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Robles on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Man at second here with two away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Into the box, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Victor Robles.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eibner is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Digging in, David Dahl. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting out at his toes. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Correa.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Coles is going to have room out there as he puts. Now to the plate, Martin Barreto. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Into the windup and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Fernando Tatis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Andrew Benintendi.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is the left fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado.
First baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. Here's Mookie Betts. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 4-1. Swing and a liner. but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Belt will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Softly hit to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, Kenta Maeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. And the
right fielder, Andrew Cole.
in there at the knees, strike one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 83, a base hit in his first trip. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. Pulls, rounds third, and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So coming to the plate, Matt Manning. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Victor Robles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Lifted into center field. Eibner is right there, one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, David Dahl. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eibner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Cole has a read on it, and the inning is over. Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's out, trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
First baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Second baseman, Martin Barrera.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is in the air out to right field. Robles is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 16.
In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
First baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Belt. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
Second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rio Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rio
First
Ruiz.
pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Tatis.
Fernando Tatis stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back on it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play. No runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Into the box now, Kenta Maeda. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Toles, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him. Striding into the box, Matt Manning. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score. So striding in, Victor Robles, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Long run for the left fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. In there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Number 83 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1. And a full count now. 3-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting, center fielder
Brett Eibner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
There to take it is Belt for the first out. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And now the runner's trying for third. High in the air out to center field. Eibner is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Nolan Arenado.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Dahl rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And a liner foul. the seats down the right side. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Popped up. Barreto has got it, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now. We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get an 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Belt goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Martin Barreto is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. To third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Rio Ruiz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball. Corey Guerin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here's the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Grounder down the line at third. And he is in there. Into the box, Matt Manning.
Matt Manning.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Victor Robles. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Riding in once again, David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in, Fernando Tatis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Shortstop, Fernando.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Robles is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Ramon Padilla will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Andrew Toles. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Ernesto Rios is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, he reached. Back and challenge him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat.
Nolan Arenado.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Striding in, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Holmes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, number 83. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Brad Eibner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The first baseman.
Now batting, Brandon Belt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. And the Rockies have more baseball to play. They're headed to the National League Championship Series. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time to the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.